Hey guys, how you doing? It's a Sunday. Might just be me for right now, where Ashley's pretty much crashed out. Uh, she had a long night last night, staying up late, and then we had a pretty good game today, so it worked out pretty good. Let's see here. So then, welcome you guys to today's show. It is what it is. Well, that's it. Just me for right now. You can see behind us that we had our game up there. Ooh, I didn't do as good as I thought I would do. So today we played 40K 10th. We didn't use stratagems. We just used the cards that we got. Which I know with my Space Marines, the cards are outdated because new codex is coming. So with a new codex, it's all going to change. Um, we did pretty good though. About 1,000 points each. I think we did 4 rounds. It went pretty well actually. Um, Ashley was able to kill off quite a bit of my Marines. I was surprised once she got into it and hit those Marines hard. Boom, that was it. It just wasn't much left. I did towards the end. I knocked out her 2 big characters. The one thing that really helped me was the Terminators that I got. So the Terminators, those are pretty nasty, and the aggressors are good, but they're better in melee. Actually, I think for me, they do more damage in a melee than they do, I think, overall. But either way, it went pretty good. Pretty good. Our table there, as you can see, is pretty much still got all the most all the stuff's on there still. Um, I lost a good chunk of my Marines, but it's pretty good. We got to both just fight each other, get it done, and test the water. So she has her new Tyranny cards, and that helps quite a bit for her. So close this off just a bit. There we go. All right, but we're glad you stopped by there, and we broadcast that to TikTok today too. That was pretty interesting. There's a whole lot of 40K players everywhere. They're not just in one location, um, and that's the interesting thing that we've run across is either our Facebook group or the page or Instagram. Um, there's quite a few people on Instagram too, but pretty much wherever you settle at is where it will be. Hey Charles, I'm glad you showed up again. I was looking through some of your videos in between too. I gave you some thumbs up there on them, and yeah, you got some choices to make though, don't you, Charles? For us, this was a fun little thing today. Get that done and get that kind of out of the way. So we'll try to play that more often, but also going to have to uh, more or less just do some other games too. And I've got those hex encounter games I've got to get going on. So yeah, but a lot got accomplished. Mini War Months painting challenge was nice, but I think we're kind of done with painting challenges for a little bit. Um, Mainly because I think they're good to motivate you, but then sometimes I can't get the other stuff done too. So, but for me, I didn't have too much to try to paint. I had just finished up all my Legion guys and got a bunch of things done just before it was started. So I'm good where I'm at paint wise. I'm pretty happy with what I've got done. I actually finished up hers, so for the most part, and I think that's good too. So either way, it gives us time now to do a little bit more playing, and so that's where we're at with this. I mean, kind of a little bit of an oddball day, but it worked. It worked out pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, those bugs are nasty that she has to go against. Now, honestly, I want to play some Aliens, another glorious day in the core, um, just because. Yeah. So I think we'll have to do that as we've been talking about, but it needs to be done. Now that we've gotten caught up on some of this other stuff. So to all you guys out there that swung by and said hi, we appreciate it. The game today went good. Now, I don't have a whole lot of other stuff to say because really, we spent our spare time, trying to catch up on getting those models done. So it is what it is. So what about you, Charles? You have a lot going on too. I did. Where'd it go? I did, Charles, last night grab those the bag of my 15 millimeter apes, and I started practicing on one. I know the camera doesn't show it for crap, but I think it came out pretty good. I found out a hair color and uniform because it's like the Planet of the Apes thing. So now I got an idea of what I can do with them. I figured I may as well just test it out and see. And it came out. The one I did last night came out pretty good. Gave me a idea of what I'm going to do with those, as far as getting them painted and getting things together. So that'll be my next painting thing, is getting those little guys done, and then maybe my 6 millimeter stuff. I want to work on that. But other than that, I don't really want to start too many new projects. I want to get back into doing more playing. The problem with this hobby is you can get sidetracked, man, painting and building, and then you got to try to find time to play too. So that's what I'm trying to do. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Today probably will be a fairly short show. I just kind of wanted to hop on, since we always do. Say hi, see who's there, and oh boy, the painting competition. That's pretty much what we got done. Now it's time to get some gaming in because these guys are done. So that's pretty much where we were wanting to go with it there, Charles, and that's where it's at. Do have some other stuff to add to it, but oh yeah, well, see, that's the thing there, Charles. See, you got your Napoleonic ships. You know what? Like I said several times before, I've got some naval games. At first, I was never really interested, but once I played it, I liked it. Just got trying to sell off the table. The easiest one I found so far is Oak and Iron. I think that's a pretty fun game. Ashley, wherever that's at, built her. I bought her a little 3D Kraken that she painted that you guys have seen. And so we try to add things to it, but you've got a lot of games too. See, and I want to do some more of the Hex Encounter games. So I guess what I got to do is, it's hard to get on a schedule when you've got work and all sorts of things that come up. But yeah, every time we've tried to do, quote, a schedule, it hasn't worked out. So generally something comes up where it just doesn't. So at some point, that's what we got to do. But I can't remember what I have in the bag over there either. But that's kind of where that's at. So I'm glad we got quite a bit out of the way. And that needed to be done for sure. Then I got more missions on those other chick games too. So, like I said, Charles, um, trying to get things done is all. What I need to do is just win the lottery. Win the lottery, retire this game. But that's hard to do. Oh yeah! Wow, your third grandchild. Nice. See, we're guys, and sometimes people don't think guys get excited about babies and grandkids and children, but yes, we do. Um, most of us, anyways. They're a joy to have around, and if I have to choose, like you guys have seen my favorite miniature, I put little things up of her. If I have to choose, then of course, can I game or am I gonna, how do you tell a 19-month-old? No, you don't. As far as spending time with them, you know what I mean. So that's important, Charles. I'm glad. Hello, Mythos. How are you, sir? It will probably be a short one, Mythos. Ashley's kind of wiped out. She's crashed out on the couch. I couldn't get her up, so I'm just going to let her sleep. And she did pretty good in her game, though, today. Yeah, congrats, Charles, as Mythos is saying there. So, yeah, she did pretty well, man. She took out a whole bunch of the Marines. Them Terminators sure made a difference, though. I was finally able to get them in a position to use them. I sacrificed my own captain, because after retreat he died. But I had to get him off of the bug shed, one of our big characters, so I could use the Terminators against it. They took care of it. Those things pretty much saved the day. So that, but I think Ashley took out a total of, I don't know, man, more than a dozen. She got two of my 3 bikes, my entire Hellblaster squad, most of my Primaris, are my Intercessors, all those were gone, and my Assault Intercessors, most of those. She took out a Captain in Grievous armor. I mean, she did some damage on that. What's up, Keegan? What are you doing today? Probably just kicking back, relaxing. Yeah, the game was fun. We had a chance to kind of go at it, and I've never had Terminators before, Mythos, ever. So I got to game with them, and they were pretty good. Yeah, Charles. It is cool to watch their eyes light up, huh? That's some special stuff, man. And yeah, she probably is thinking what she can grab and play with. Why not? That's because you got a lot of stuff there that's interesting. You know what I mean? So those kind of things are the kind of mushy things that we talk about as gamers too. There, but that means the world there. Keegan's just sitting on the couch, huh? Got done playing Mad Max. Isn't that how you normally drive to work, though, Keegan? Like, Keegan's just fortunate. Well, hello, Tim. I haven't seen you for a little bit. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Terminators did, Mythos. I mean, honestly, you know what I like too is the aggressors. They're fairly strong, but they're to me stronger in the melee than just their standard fight. So I did some damage, more damage with the aggressor squad in melee than I did on a fight. You don't have a harpoon on your car to drive for work. Well, give it time, Keegan. I'm sure you'll find one on. You're constantly shopping the internet, so at some point you might find something. Just don't get a ticket. But yeah, um, I'll keep the Terminators on the list. They don't have any pistol ability, but they're fairly heavy hitters. So, and you learning to use the captains too is was a big help for me. Oh, hey, Minnie Warma, you're in of course you're in a drive-through right now. I hope you're getting something good like a carne asada burrito or maybe a Philly cheesesteak or something. Well, there you go, Charles. You got two small Gundam models there. You want to let her paint. So that's what I did with some of the grandkids too. Is just bought them their own models and showed them that they don't need a whole bottle of paint to paint, and they like painting stuff, man. They have a blast painting, and then they get on to when they want to, game, and that's good too. Yeah, oh, Jack in the Box, mini warmut. Tacos sound good, Mythos. Although what I got in the crock pot is a roast with some potatoes, onions, a little bit of beef bouillon, some garlic, and some pepper, and that's cooking. That's what's for dinner for us. Oops, hold on here. Keegan's gonna build vehicle heavy list. Well, yeah, well, you're only allowed so much, so build it as heavy as you can. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. You're at the tail end case of COVID. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing good and it didn't hit you too hard. It's fun. It's funny how some people get that and it just doesn't. I mean, the majority of people I've talked to just didn't do anything other than the test said they had COVID. But other than that, they were fine. But you got to pull that negative. So good luck with that. Then rest up, man. You got to take care of yourself. But tacos do sound good. Mythos says to build your Terminators. And the writing on the ceiling is giving you ideas. So, Nagawa, you may not know, the others know, but this used to be the kids' game room. This was my son's room when they lived here. So on the walls and on the ceilings, all sorts of different games like Dead Space and Oblivion and just everything. So when they moved out, we decided to make this the game room. So we just left it because kind of just memories of all the stuff they did. Although you got my like certain things covering some stuff, but that's why it's there. And maybe it looks weird, but that's exactly. Well, good afternoon, babe. I know. We're actually not feeling good. She passed out on the couch for a little bit. Yeah, maybe it looks a little strange to him. I don't know. But that's just, yeah, I can. Well, here in Nagala, look, see, like, there's more over here, like Oblivion. Wow, there's a heart bloom. And then they just kind of, well, you can see all the stuff that's up there, but pretty much that's what they did with the room. So we took it and made it our game room because they always game. So why not? We kept it that way. Yeah, Mythos. The strains are weaker and weaker and weaker. That's what happens as they die out. So that's good too. Oh, cool, Charles. The little one's getting into Power Rangers and Pokemon. Yes, Mythos. We did have a very late night. We were up with Mythos till about, and well, the others till about 2, a little after 2. Finished painting. Like, oh, what? That's what we did with the room is we just repurposed it because having a quote game room can cost money. So the only thing we did is put flooring down, some wood flooring in here. That's it. That way, if you spill paint or something, you can mop it up. But the whole room, the closet behind the wall over there, is storage, and it just we redid the whole thing. And what you doing there, Ash? So there's room for our table there, which we're gaming on today. And Ashley, are you putting away this stuff? Babe, you don't got to put it away right now. So we absolutely repurposed it. Tim says she did, huh? She painted her room black. Why not? It's a good song. Yeah, that gaming table, was like I told Mythos, it was literally a banquet, like a buffet table. I found a company that sells restaurant tables, so it's exactly 4 foot by 4 foot, but with rounded edges. Solid wood table, steel legs, right? So I got that. It's worked out perfect for gaming. And then sometimes we just push stuff aside and we got room to eat too. So we got a ton of value out of it. You're gonna put together more Botan, Keegan. Yeah. You just decide to build a list. The reason playing these games, I'm just trying to figure out what works worse or what is good for me and what is worse for me. And so far, like today, I made an effort. I didn't put Gilliman in just because I want to purposely see what I could do with just your average troops. And hold on. So Ashley did do a ton of damage to my guys. All the furniture got painted black too, Tim. Okay. I mean, hey, we that might be an idea. Get some. Well, nah, we can't paint over the stuff we got here, so we're good though. What are you trying to do? Oh, you're putting that stuff. Is that what I had left up there? You got more than half my army gone. So yeah, so it was a good day for that. Charles was thinking of camouflage paint for the walls, but with the desert yellow. Yeah, we didn't do anything with the walls here, including like. There you go. There's a hole in the wall. There's 2. You know why? Well, there's 3.
I blame EA.
You can blame that on EA Sports. My son was playing Madden, and man, Madden is one of those games that make you mad. And I was like, son, stop playing the game if it makes you that mad that you're throwing your controller. So I figured what I was going to do is would picture frame the hole and just write down the date, EA, and put the year that it was damaged. And just kind of have fun with it. So, yeah. What can you do? So we just kind of kept the room the way it was and threw flooring in. That's it. That's it. Plus, we're poor. We really couldn't do much else, man. So it was way. Yeah, Tim, EA has evoked a lot of emotions. Kind of like Call of Duty, you know. You start playing in lobbies that are being hacked or messed with, or you're shot and then the other guy appears and you're like, because of the lag, you got wiped off the map. So, yeah. That's different now with the tabletop stuff, because if you do bad, it's just how you roll. There's no lag. You can't blame any servers. I was thinking of actually suing them. You know, hey, you caused an emotional disruptive response or something, but I'm not picky enough, I guess, to do it. But we did stay up a little bit late, and we did get a lot accomplished. Keegan, get your Wotan stuff together, because emotional distress, yep. So, hey, you know how many controllers that EA has cost us, Dad? Several, when the kids were younger. Well, I'm like, Dad, don't you want to play the game? I'm like, I used to play the football games till they got to be so bad I didn't like to play them. And then, like, nope, that's all right. It's good. What I should do, you guys, is get him one of those handheld football games, where the dots go across, dot, 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 and you throw the little blip ball, the old Coleco
Yes.
ones. They're still around. You can still buy those. I should get him one of those. Say, here, want to play football old school? Here you go. See if you can beat it on this handheld.
Those used to be fun.
Oh, Charles, yep. Our stuff's mismatched too, so just do what you can with it. And Tim, you're better off sleeping and getting rest, man. You got to take care of yourself. Mad Max cost Keegan a controller. Oh yeah, Tim, the Radio Shack one. Yep. Was the big thing at school for a while, man. Everybody had those. But yeah, it's a little different playing some of the older school games. Some of the new stuff, like I said, it's really pretty, but it's just not necessarily fun to play. My eyes can't see in 4K anyway, and they never will. So what difference does it make? We got 6K visuals. Good. Human eyes don't see it anyway, so it just looks prettier. But yeah, it's a little bit different. And now they've got all the virtual reality stuff, Yeah, chasing the dots down the screen. That's right. But you know what now, Tim? Now they got like Oculus and all this other stuff where, I don't know, people are getting so immersed into some of that they're not eating and, bad things happening because they're going too long in between doing things. So it was simpler chasing the dots down the screen. Or you guys all remember the old Nintendo Duck Hunt where if you missed shooting a duck, the dog would come up and mock you and laugh at you. Marvel versus Capcom, yep. What about the old Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat, yeah. Yeah, that virtual reality stuff, I don't know. I would just be careful with it. Oh, carpal tunnel there, Charles, yeah. Makes it hard to game. I just don't. I mean, I've got all the game systems like you guys from the time they started, like I've told several of you before. In the last several years, it's more like I just leveled up. I enjoy painting and playing and doing that. And I'll still do video games occasionally. I just haven't really done much of it in the last 2 years. I just kind of lost my zeal for it. I'll still game, but it just ain't like it used to be. And the Duck Hunt game was fun, man. That really was. It really was. Well, Charles, if you're typing in, your fingers hurt. That carpal tunnel will do it. I went to a therapist, and man, she had me hold your arm out like this and pull your fingers back and do that like 10, 15 seconds and then reverse it. And after a few months of doing that every day, several times a day, it really helped. Got rid of all that cramping and all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, Keegan, Aaron plays Titanfall too. I guess I could see him playing that. I know he plays zombies. Zombies on COD is more of it's a repetitive thing. Once you do it, you know it. You just keep going and going. You can get up there quite a ways. And I remember when it first came out, just the first level there, see how many rounds you could go. So yes, we are. Someone from Facebook, are you live right now? Yes, we are live. I hope. So yeah, we're just sitting here talking and having fun. But then zombies evolved once it caught on, and man, it really, really caught on. However, COD is still the same old COD game, so just got tired of the same thing. I like Battlefield better because of the destructive environments. So I can destroy buildings or run tanks into things and whatnot. So I'd rather play in that environment. To me, just a little bit more funner. But yeah. So then, wow, you almost got them all done. What did you do with all my guys? Oh, all the new ones are up there too?
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you. Alrighty. You're hungry, Charles? Well, if you're hungry, don't talk to Mini Wormhut because he was in a drive-thru somewhere getting tacos.
Oh, didn't Brian say he was gonna buy for everyone?
Yeah. Your friends, Tim, were big on the PS2 with hockey. Well, yeah, I could see where that would wear out a controller pretty quick. Oh, Mini Wormhut got a teriyaki bowl. Nice. And Keegan. That's why he likes Mad Max. He can destroy the whole world.
Don't think he can destroy.
Yeah. Well, Mad Max, you don't want to try doing that in real life. There you go, Tim. Oh, chicken egg rolls. Mini Wormhut says. Charles, oh, thanks. He's hungry. Yep. Didn't you get a teriyaki bowl too, or something like that? Mini Wormhut. And yes, there you go. That's what I thought you said. So Mini Wormhut. We're just having something simple, just a roast with some potatoes, onions, a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and some beef bouillon. So it's just cooking in a crock pot. So Tim, doing the vehicle tricks in real life would probably be illegal. It'd be the same as going hunting at the zoo. They just don't like it. I don't know why, but yeah. You could type Mini Wormhut. We understood what you meant. We got you. You like your Tiernan cards, though, don't you? Yeah, Ashley really likes her Tiernan cards. They're half the size of the other ones. I like that. Or not quite half, but considerably. Yeah, hopefully it will be Mini Wormhut. So we just it's slow cooking in a crock pot, and that's dinner. Something simple.
Oh, just a minute. You didn't want to cook.
No, actually I like roasting that way. Frosted fish. Oh, you're making burritos tonight. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Key here would be the king of the world, don't you? Don't got an emoji to use. There you go, Tim. That's a good question, Mini Wormhut. That's actually a real platter, at the Chinese restaurants. I have never gotten one, just due to the name. 3 egg rolls? Man, can't be eating egg rolls. So Mythos, I come from California where it was authentic Hispanic food. And I lived in an area where nobody really spoke English. And So we got really good food out there. I did find a place out here that has some really good carne asada and really authentic kind of burritos. So I don't mean like, Taco Bell or Poncheros. I mean actual burritos. So yeah, right down the street from me. And then uh, our son brought up Josh. He's all, hey Dad, you gotta try this place called Pita's, I think it is. And they have pretty killer like Philly cheesesteak.
What's going on today?
Well, Real Cross X, what's going on is this is a Sunday, and we just hang out, do our little gamer therapy. We're not licensed, we're not professionals. We don't want you to take any of our advice. It's all just for fun. But we talk about whatever kind of games people enjoy. We do pretty much a little bit of everything. So video games from the time they've come out to now, I've been doing those. Tabletop miniatures, board games, hex encounter games, gaming in general. So everybody in the lobby that you're seeing chit chat, they are also doing it. You can check out their channels too and see what they've got going on, and that might help you out. But that is what's going on, is we're hanging out and just having some fun interaction, man. Tim wants food now, huh? Mini Warmont, you said you're getting the final girl game. What? What game are you getting? I thought Mini Warmont played Roblox and Fortnite. Oh no, maybe not. Just giving you a hard time, Mini Warmont. Oh, in Real Cross, we talk about food too, because gamers like to eat. So we're going to talk about food. That happens. Generally, it's Mini Warmont that starts that conversation.
It's a set.
Oh. Oh, okay. Search Final Girl game on YouTube is voted the best game of 2022.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Ashley's going to look it up. I don't know. What is it, like a survival?
It's a horror game, yeah.
Horror survival. It's a solo board game.
Yeah. So step into the shoes of the girl of your choice and move, search, and fight your way to victory by eliminating the killer and surviving the night.
Oh, wow. So, survival horror game. Okay.
Basically.
One player. Well, that works.
So it's supposed to be like similar to a classic horror film franchise such as A Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So that's what it's supposed to be like.
So, a scary game. Oh, Tim says you have to buy the base game, then an expansion. The core box is only $17. Huh. That's pretty dang cheap. What's the price you see for it? This is where you come up with at this place I found a special, you buy two, get three free.
It looks like Final Girl Starter is $40 on Amazon, Walmart for $20.
So season 3 is on Kickstarter.
Looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes for $155.
Oh wow! Mythos Final
Season
Girl
1 for all of them is $145.
So you buy a
number
season
2 is $180 for the whole set.
Ooh. Tim says it's cool looking, but they're milking it. Mita says the movies usually have a gratuitous amount of fan service. Will the game include this? I don't know. They have miniatures, and Mini Warmont says to check out Game Steward. No, the last time I checked out Game Steward, I spent too much money. They had a sale. And yeah. So Ashley's gonna check out Game Steward, aren't you? Yeah, no,
I can.
I guess not. All righty.
Here's one. It's all of season 1 and season 2 for $400.
400. That's a lot. Well, there you go, Mini Wormut, season 1 and season 2 together, $400.
Says
I mean, is this?
Final Girl season 1 and 2 epic all in Kickstarter pledge. So it's all of it.
It's cheap at Game Steward, he said.
Probably.
So is that a game you could just play solo then, obviously, and then do like battle reports type of thing on it and see how far you could make it? Cheaper than Amazon or eBay.
That's why he has so many things that he can't even finish painting all the way.
It's okay. Addictions are hard to fight off. It's all good. Tim says he's played it and it's a good solo game. Wow. Go buy it, Greg. Go, go, go.
No, we don't need no more.
Do I pay rent or purchase the game? But I have to pay rent first. But hey, we got pretty much caught up on all the painting, really. I mean, for the most part, you still got some other stuff, some Flames of War and that stuff to do. But are your Tyranids all done?
Tyranids are all done.
All the Warhammer stuff's done. Star Wars stuff's done. I don't have any other Warhammer stuff to put together or paint. Rent. Yeah, who cares? Oh, you've only seen it. I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that, Tim. I thought you said you've seen it and played it, but no, you've seen it played. Okay, my fault. I looked at that wrong. So if you've seen it only, then I didn't even know about it until Mini Wormut said something. But yeah, rent. Who cares? Hey, I'm the manager where I'm at. I mean, it'd be kind of funny if I had to go to a court, stand in the court to evict myself. The judge would probably think it's cool. They'd be like, all right, Greg, are you messing around again like you did with the deputies when you came in? No. Yeah, I am all caught up on my Warhammer painting. I have no more figures to paint. I think there's a couple in the that I still got to put decals on that I found. But other than that, there's none to build and there's none to paint on those. They're done. So Mito says I could help with his Ultramarine. Sure, send them. Why not? Nightmare at the North Pole. Okay, Brian. But that's a lot.
He's gonna fork out another $300 or $400 on this game.
Me? Or Brian?
No, Brian.
Probably be a little bit. Nightmare at the North Pole. I don't know. I see what you did with some holiday stuff. I'm like, I'm not one really big on holidays, but man, Mini Wormuts made them kind of terrifying. So, yeah. Christmas trees with teeth. I was like, that's a lot. Is he chasing Mrs. Claus? You know what? Mini Wormut's probably going after all the sweets and the cookies and stuff over there. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking he's going to that workshop just to check out what kind of goodies are laying around. Was that important?
Email.
An email? It better be an email with like good news.
Saying I won $1 million.
Oh, okay, sure. I could see you not say nothing and get a shut off notice, but here comes a truck backing up. Beep, beep, beep.
You would have some Space Marines in there.
I'd have one box, dude. Have a truckload.
Yeah, and
Keegan, I got a 60,000 point army. Your second breakfast, Charles, you're having some beans, bacon, and eggs, maybe toast? No, you probably couldn't put a link in the chat, I don't think.
You can try.
No, because it's only on, just like on his end, we couldn't put links in the chat either. To Game Stewart, though, I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, send it to me on Messenger. Mini War Mutt, and then I'll just go out of this screen, pick it up. I can put the link in the chat for you. Yep. Only whoever's doing it can put the link in the chat. So.
My phone's almost dead.
Plug it in. Yeah. We all pretty much self-moderate ourselves. Yep. That's just to protect people from spam. That's all.
Why'd you send it to me?
What? Who?
Ryan?
I don't know. What did it send it to?
He sends it to me.
Oh, well, because he knows you'll buy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's say if it popped up, Messenger. Oh, there it is. Here, this is what he was trying to share. Is that it, Mini War Mutt? There you go. It's a big old link. That's Game Stewart, I guess. There.
Itchy.
There you go, then. I'll buy the game. Let's see. I'll take a look at it. Final Girl. 37 matches at Game Stewart. Mystery box. Final Girl. Core box. What's in the core box? It's basic rules and general components needed to play the game of Final Girl with any of the feature film boxes. So you get a rule book, a player board, tokens for health, dice, action cards, victim meeples, Final Girl meeples, special character meeples, 11 health tokens, a marker, a bloodlust marker, and cards, and tracking tokens. So I guess everything you need. So Keegan says Aaron fired up Titanfall 2. He's beaten that 5 times. I believe that. The core box and the film box. And we're good to go. The original Titanfall I thought was an interesting game series. I didn't play Titanfall 2, but I noticed they quit making it after that. And I don't think there's anything further. Isn't that terrible how some games you get to where you like? It's just like shows. You like a certain thing and boom, they just stop doing it. Yeah, but see, many warm up like Keegan will play. What's that other one, Keegan, that you drive around?
Somewhere.
Well, farming simulator, pressure washer simulator, where you pressure
He
wash
had a
stuff.
goat simulator.
Goat simulator's dumb. And then he got a lawnmower, or was going to look at a lawnmower simulation where you cut lawns. There you go, mini warm up. If you ever want to do landscape, try lawnmower simulator. Wait, I think maybe mini warm up's done some landscaping in his life. No imagination makes your brain mushy like a zombie. On some of it. Goat simulator for the kids.
Sure, for the kids.
Mini Mormon says that the asylums use them for their patients. Mythos, the power washing simulator, it is kind of interesting. And it can be addictive. That's why I don't want to sit and play it. Because when you pressure wash in real life, you move that stream of water and you clear all that dirt and come back down. It does get to be rewarding. And Keegan's got a farming and pressure washing. Yep. But what was the other one that you were playing, Keegan, with? My God, I can remember the name, but it's slipping my mind. Where you're hauling the logs around and
Snow Runner.
Is that Snow Runner or whatever? You and Clint were playing it.
Yeah, Snow Runner.
I think that's what it is. Brain dead all around you. Yep. Shame on you, Minnie Wormut. You knew we were brain dead before you turned the show on. So, yeah, Snow Runner. That's it.
What's funny is Keegan says power washing is so satisfying, but he doesn't power wash his house.
He
rarely cleans his house.
He doesn't need to. It's a new house.
Crystal cleans it. He plays the video game.
Snow Runner's a skill game. But yeah, some of the games are fun. I don't know. See, Mini Warmut, now that I've got the Warhammer stuff done, I want to get on some of the Star Wars Legion. Are all sitting up on the shelf, begging to be played with. So we got to do a game of that or two also.
They're begging to be played with?
Yep, look, they're holding up a little sign right there. It says lonely model looking for someone to game with. They're just right there. And they talk to me occasionally. Mini Warmut, I imagine you playing the video games unwashed, drool dripping from your mouth, and comatose. Sometimes, Mini Warmut, you're right, Mythos. Things don't get wet and muddy when you pressure wash in simulation. No, it does. Yeah, mud wrestling stuff's a different thing. We need to do Legion and swings. He said, "Oh, someone's here. I think at the door." That's kind of scary. Thank you for clarifying that, Keegan, as X-wings, because, yeah. That's okay, Mini Warmut. You can take it a little too far. You're okay. Like your brain after a pile of tacos. Different situation, yeah. That's true. I mean, but that's what we're here for, is to talk about things, to get this out and to be accepted, right? So there you go. So it's okay. Whatever game you want to play. But, Brian, we do got to do Zombicide, finish up that game with McMurray, just to put that one to rest, so we can continue with the other games too at some point. But yeah, that was good Mythos. I agree with Keegan on that. I wonder who's here. I hope they brought gifts. Never know. You're usually on the can. Well, Keegan, you got two BattleTech minis. Wait a minute. You play BattleTech? Huh. Good job. If they're primed, there you go. I have no BattleTech minis primed. Actually, I only have two. When the Kickstarter comes, you guys know, I backed that one, but that's not even coming out till next year. Yeah. Well, that's because, Mini Worma, there are times when you feel like you did, you know, do the first round first, and then you just don't. And, or there's many times I've run around corners in the games and you'll see them flying at you, and then you're dead, and then the person appears and runs past you. So when you're trying to connect people on the servers, it's not always fun. Yeah, you got a roommate that yelled that all the time. Ethos. They well, because it happens a lot. In this tabletop games, like I said, there's no blaming the lag. It's just the dice. Oh, and yeah, Tim, the new BattleTech Alpha Strike is what I like with BattleTech. Like I'd said before, literally. Mini Wormut, he feels dirty. Oh, that's okay, Mini Wormut. You're good. You're good. Yeah, but the new BattleTech is pretty good. Keegan says the dice are the lag. Yeah, they're the new lag. There are times I just don't roll well, and it doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, you should. Mythos, paint some of those BattleTech minis before the Kickstarter gets here. All I got's the two that come in the starter box because the rest of the cardboard, proxies. So I really don't. But on that Kickstarter one, when you did the pledge thing, I didn't have much, so I spent the little extra. It was like $4, and I got a couple of tanks to upgrade on the tanks. So I'll have some mechs and I'll have some armor. And why paint something else then? Yeah, true. I'll tell you what, Real Cross, when we're done, I'll check out your page and see what it's about. But yeah, the new BattleTech is going to be better. Alpha Strike's a much cleaner version of it, like faster. Whereas original BattleTech just took a little bit too long for my liking. Oh no! What's your new call name for Mythos, Spinny Wormut? We're waiting. Oh my God! Can I have an extension? Wow, Mythos, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't have enough to back it where I wanted to back that and get a few other things, but did you see the ones that sold out first were the $5,000 pledge sets? They sold out first on those, and they had to do a round two of those and sold those and stopped. And that's $5,000. That's like mini Warmutt kind of money. That's not something us average gamers can do. Is there anyone there, Ash?
No,
Just the dogs?
just the dogs deciding they wanted to be assholes.
Dogs? Just for no reason? You missed a lot.
No, I'm saying someone probably slammed the doors what they heard, so they went nuts.
Yeah, it must be nice, Mythos, but if you look, I mean, when you go out, scrolled all the way down, those were the options on that Kickstarter was $5,000 for a set on Battletech. And those sold out. So must be nice to have that kind of money, yeah. But if you could drop $5,000 on a game, then more power to you. I was lucky to dump the $80 I did. And
yeah, when are you gonna get that?
This comes next year. The Kickstarter got it funded. They raised like $7 million.
Oh, we're watching Diesel, Keegan.
No, we're just watching Dylan's dog forum there, Keegan. Tim's all 5,000. He's investing in Lionel trains. Yeah, 5,000. You know what? That would get me a Glowforge and a top of the line. Well, it would get me the Glowforge top of the line where I can make some money with that.
We're not getting a Glowforge if we had $5,000.
That you would know of.
We're getting like 3 printers.
So you want 3D printers? But
I said 3.
3 printers? What do you get to do with 3 printers? Have 10,000 miniatures? Like, are we ready to play? Where'd you come up with 20 Swarm Lords? I printed them last night. Yeah, the Glowforge Pro is pretty good. That's a pretty cool system to have. You didn't know Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark played BattleTech. I like that, Mythos. Yeah. A cruise. It would get you a cruise mini warm up, but if I had the chance between going on a cruise and what do you always hear about these ocean cruises? People get sick, people get lost at sea, or all this crap. Nope. I'd take the $5,000 and I'd invest it in something that would make me some money so I could have more time instead of doing this work thing. And Keegan's right. The Glowforge, like I showed him a long time ago, there's cash in that if you get one. And Tim, Ashley, I think she would want to go into business, but I'd have a hard time. She considers like the miniatures and stuff she does like hers. Like I would have to try to prime away. Like the few of hers I sold, she didn't know about. I had to sell on eBay. Or no, I would never do that. Never scratch that. Tell the court reporter to remove that. Road trip, yes. Cruises, Tim, I'm with you. Nah, I'm good. I've been on boats. I don't want to get on a cruise ship. No. I'm good. There's one famous cruise. Didn't they call it the Titanic? Yeah. You're thinking for your wives, take them out, give them an adventure outside of the home. I agree with that, Mini Wormut. I tried to teach Ashley outdoor adventures. One day we were going out of state, and I left her at the rest stop. And I did that so that she would try to like have a sense of adventure, like
it was the other way around,
like survival in the outdoors. But no, all she just kept calling me over and over and over, and you left me at the rest stop. And I had to go back and get her. So
it was the other way around.
It didn't work. Not to the park. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying, babe, I love you, and take her to the gas station, get her the best fried chicken they have there, and then go out to the park and just hold hands. Yeah. When Greg said no, all I heard was a Nickelodeon song. Being on the run, Mythos is right. Yeah. Never would I ever try to take your miniatures and sell them for a profit. There, there you go, Tim. Put it on the mortgage. Well, I'm not against road trips. We should just all plan one and meet somewhere. That would be kind of cool. Baby shark, do 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 do. No, no, no. Mini worm, no. More baby shark. It gets stuck in your head after a while.
I'm gonna try to find the most annoying song and get Aaron to freaking sing it.
That's true, Keegan. I could see Mini Wormut during one of our games just out of the blue just start humming Baby Shark. And it wouldn't take but a second or two for everybody to start humming along. And then it'd be like, what are we doing? It's supposed to be a game. Yeah. All you can do is try, though. See? Look at that. Where'd you find the shark emojis? That's nice. It could be, Tim. Missouri. It depends on where you're from and how you pronounce it. Like out here in Iowa, they have a place that's spelled Des Moines. And everybody goes, no, it's Des Moines, Des Moines. No, even Keegan gets me all the time because I always say, well, we're going to Des Moines. With Des Moines, I mean, it's spelled that way. But it's supposed to be pronounced Des Moines. So it just depends. Oh, the Gummy Bear song? Oh, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Yeah. Yep. I actually play that for
Your granddaughter.
yeah. It's not too obnoxious, is it? Or you're looking something up now, aren't you? What are you gonna buy now, Ash?
Wait, I can buy something?
No. Oh no, I didn't say that. I said, what are you doing now? Yeah.
Tim just put a bunch of sharks now too.
Oh, good grief. But I think it's this one that Charles is talking. Yeah. Skip ad.
Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores on November 13th with
There you
lots of
go.
music, videos, and extras.
There you go, Charles.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear.
See?
Yes, I'm a gummy
Can't say we don't have fun here. And he's dancing. See? Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, the Gummy Bears one. And that Baby Shark one is terrible, too. Well. Yep. See? Now you're making me look stuff up. This is it. There you go.
Vito said the song that never ends is worse.
This song will get you too. They asked for it. It's everywhere in the chat. So there you go. What they gotta do is get one that's I'm a Barbie girl. Yeah. Well, you know what's gonna happen? Mini Wormut and Mythos and Tim. Somebody's gonna be cruising by and go, what the hell's wrong with this channel? So that's what's gonna happen. It's like people pop up and go, oh my God, they're playing Gummy Bear, blah blah blah. Yeah. The song that never ends, Lamb Chop. It is a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the original
This
Lamb
is
Chop.
the original Lamb Chop. Now it's gonna be.
I'll turn it off now. Oh, that's blood in his ear, Tim says. Okay.
It's only a minute.
But it's a long minute. It takes a long time to get a minute's a long time sometimes. It is. So yeah, you know.
Here's 10 hours.
That's a loop.
Oh,
A 10-hour loop of the song. No. Can't even do that in a road trip either. Dang.
The duck song.
Yeah. There's all sorts of songs we could do. You know. Likely smashed. How many likes do we get? Oh, people dropping off. Darn it. All right, get yourself some coffee there. Maybe more. Keegan's got his own parody thing they're going to. So the whole Barbie thing is a joke out there. There's a joke. I don't know if you guys heard it. So can I do it? I'm going to do a joke. So why is it that it's cheaper to buy the Ken doll over the Barbie doll? It's because Barbie and Ken got divorced, and Barbie has all Ken's stuff, so she comes with more things. Ken's just by himself in a box because he has nothing left. Uh-oh. Not frying pan time, is it? It sounds like someone's here again. I don't know if it's the dogs or kids coming up and playing games. Too late. What do you keep going up there for?
It sounded like someone opened our door. No, Diesel jumped on the door.
Oh, he was jumping on it, yeah. Yeah, it's a little too late sometimes, but you know. There's so many things we can play, but who knows?
Five-minute mini Greg, huh?
Mine is 5 minutes, Greg. He's punishing me because now I have
Wait,
nothing.
did you do a dad joke?
No.
Oh, God.
You missed? Didn't you listen to me? I said.
No.
Why is the Ken doll cheaper?
I know, because Barbie has everything.
Yeah. So.
Well, Ken's the stupid one to allow it.
No, that's just what happens in the divorce. So.
Did she take his privates too, then?
I don't know. Some things are not discussed on the show. So many warm up. We'll be right back. I don't know, you guys. So it's not a lot of times. I don't like to blame other people for what I do, but my mom did drop me a lot. So a lot of it's her fault the way the show goes. Keegan says Ashley hasn't listened to me for years. Why would she start now? You're right. Tim, that would be in a horror movie, right? As long as the dog isn't knocking with someone's hand, you're good. Yeah, that's a good thing.
I don't think anyone's seen Diesel, have they?
He's big. If you try to put him up here where they can see him, he's big. You can. Put your phone down, guard everything,
Right.
and don't let him jump on the equipment. Ken for a smooth European wax. Yeah, a bit too smooth. Yep, not anatomically correct, are they? If they were, we know Mini Wormit would be buying them. All right, here.
Come on, Jess. Diesel.
He's coming. I don't know. You can stay so you can go here.
Oh, there he is.
This is my son's dog. He's huge. He just thinks that he is.
A lap puppy.
Yeah, a lap dog. But he's
Come here,
not.
Bubba.
He's
Up,
friggin'
up.
huge.
There you go.
See, he's
Here's a
massive.
big boy.
He's a massive dog.
Yeah. He's just a big boy. Yeah,
And he's only a little over a year old.
He's
so-
a babies. Huh?
Baby horse.
Yeah.
Tim says, hi, pup. Yeah. It's okay, Diesel. What you looking at, man?
He's like, you left me. He's got abandonment issues. Huh? You got abandonment issues. You're okay. Yes, you're okay.
He does have issues. He's like, love me.
Such a big baby. Huh? Such a big baby.
Yeah. He's a puppy. He thinks he's a puppy, Mythos. He's like 100 pounds almost. And he'll jump up on you like, oh, I'm only 5 pounds. No, you're not. You're huge. You're massive. And about knock you down when he tries to get outside ahead
He's
of
just
you.
a cuddler.
Keegan says the issues are Dylan's fault.
No, Brittany's, not Dylan's. Oh, Dylan, it's my foot. Oh, there it goes.
Back up. Okay, come here. You can say hi. Oh no, me. Where am I? No, why? We'll wait for your response.
Can't have. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
I don't know. Just make it polite. That's all I can say.
Mm.
Wait, there's a 30-second lag. So
Make it polite with Brian. Really?
oh God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's either way. That's probably correct.
What?
Now he'll follow you out because
Yeah, because
you're
he's
gonna
thinking
go.
I'm gonna get food.
He's.
I'm just getting more coffee.
Oh, here, babe.
You want another one?
Good. Thank you. Well, she's gonna go get me coffee. So, don't tell her, but I'll keep her for another week. Thank you. You're here till Thursday. That was a nice one, dude. Really. G.I. Joe took her away, huh? There's so many of those Barbie jokes. I haven't seen the new Barbie movie. I guess Keegan's dying to see it, but I don't know. I was like, no, I'm good. There's one thing I know. They take good shows or good things and people go crazy with them. You started a thread, yeah. You started wait a minute. I just thought of something anymore, Mutt. Barbie and Ken are both made from plastic, right? Injection molded plastic. So I guess it kind of fits in with, and they're not real people, they're miniature versions. So they're plastic miniatures. There you go. I guess we could work them in that way, right? Possibly. But then again, I could be wrong. Who knows? What are you back again for, dog? He's back. What's up, buddy? He opened the door. He's like, "No, see." Oh, now he's gonna go out there thinking we got food. Now they're going. Minus 5 minutes for Brian. Yep. Keegan says the new Barbie movie is very inappropriate. Probably. I'm sure they've destroyed that. There you go, Mythos. That's pretty good response there for Mini Wormut. So, see, Mini Wormut, you took 5 minis away from me. Mythos took 5 minis from you. Is it blowing the doors off at the box office, Tim? I don't know. I haven't kept up with it. I just heard that it's the new movie, and so I have no idea. I can't see properly. Oh, were you talking about the dog cross sex? The dog will come back. He loves attention and thinks he's a 5-pound lap dog when he's about 100 pounds. Yeah, I don't know, Tim. Some things are just unexplainable, but people had to try to see it. Yeah, Cross-X, what were you talking about when you said you can't see properly? If you're talking about the dog, because the dog jumped up when you made that comment, so I didn't know if you were talking about the dog. If so, then the dog, he'll come back in. He likes attention. The dog's out there.
Dylan was here.
Oh, is he? You
Yeah.
come to get him?
Yep.
Oh, I think everybody wanted to say hi again.
Oh, well,
Oh, all right. So the dog got picked up.
yeah.
Now
Come on.
it's just Jessie. She's the small one.
She's also old, huh?
No,
You're not
too
getting.
old.
You're not getting on my lap.
Yeah, she's gonna want that.
I know, because you saw Diesel. Come here. Come on. Up. Come on. Come here.
Yeah.
Ow.
She's much smaller than the other one. So
Yeah, that's baby girl. And also 7 years older than the other one.
Who's she, like 8.5?
Almost 9. Yep.
So yeah. Should you bring Nala?
No.
No, she's hyper. But we could put her on the show one time. We just have to sedate her, Keegan. That's all. Somehow. Like get her some of the dog gummies or something. So see, I don't know.
Yeah.
We go in multiple
You
different
got Levin.
directions.
Down. Good girl. Yes, we love our fur babies. Meh.
What are you doing?
Trying to get comfortable. There we go.
Trying to get comfortable.
Yes.
Ugh.
Kind of sick and since this last week or month, I'm kind of sick and tired of this back room.
Oh, because you spent too much time.
Too much time back here.
I can. Tim is a guy. Cross-X. Tim is a guy. So yeah, you spent too much time in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I could take you out and show you what the kitchen is and how it works. It's got a magical thing called a refrigerator and a stove. I'm just joking.
Yeah, they might be seeing a murder.
Murdered you. Yeah, Keegan's all, why are you getting comfortable, Ashley? I don't look like a paint desk.
My paint desk is, I'm done with it for a while.
Good to give your eyes a break. Although you are doing a pretty good job on that horse and carriage of mine. So
It's not yours. I got him. It's mine.
I claimed it out of there.
No, you did not. I
Yes, I did.
did. It's why it's on my desk.
It's okay. You'll come to an understanding one day.
It's
One
mine.
day. Hey Tim, I see. I knew I was right. I knew Tim was a guy.
He says, I think. Maybe he
Well-
wants to identify as a model this time.
Models make more money.
And that's true.
That's all right. See, it's a little bit of a different. We just have a little bit of fun. And Minnie Warmock got penalized some minis a little bit ago that you didn't see. Ethos said -5 minutes for Minnie Warmock.
Oh, really?
Down in the comments, sir. Oh no, Keegan.
Oh!
Yes, Charles. I know that. the
Thank
wife
you,
is-
Charles.
Yeah, you're telling him thank you. Yep, I know. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, right? So, yeah. That's I don't know, you guys. It's been
It's been a
pretty crazy
long
week,
week.
but You got all the stuff you were doing done and started a few other things. And sometimes when you're doing a lot of painting or building, it's best to just take a break.
50. What did I end up with? 52 Tyranids. That one guy. So 53.
Yeah.
And then the start of the other 4 and the horse.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of things done. I didn't do much. 10 or 15 of them. Not very many. Not really much to count, but I got a lot of the other stuff done I had to work on. And I'm glad at the end of the day, it's just caught up for the most part, other than.
Yeah, we're pretty much caught up other than the stuff we saw.
You still got stuff to build over there. That's
I think it's all Americans over there. I believe.
Well, you're missing all the stuff down below too.
That's all. Those are extra
bits. I know those are extra bits.
But that's it. There's nothing else there. I have the aliens down here.
Well, there's not much to build in them though. There is to paint them, but that'd be for the aliens game, which
we gotta get that played too.
We gotta get that played.
That's one of the games we're doing at GameCon.
Yeah, so
and get that down. There's gonna be that and Zombicide. So
yeah, so see, Brian will take Zombicide out there to GameCon. We'll do that, and Aliens. I think those two would be a good. Warhammer's too much to try to talk to people. Well, we're not completely caught up, Charles. Just caught up with some of the painting that we had to get out of the way, so we could do.
Well, this way Brian can't go and say, "Ooh, there's gray minis."
They're not painted.
On top of I gotta finish all those pieces and all those pieces.
Well, Tim, you kind of can't help being. I mean, you got sick, so you can't help getting sick, right? So you're okay. There's going to be other challenges, and other people are gonna. There's always somebody doing a paint challenge somewhere, so you're good. And I think just take care of yourself, man, and get better.
Wait, what?
You're a memer at Facebook? I did not know. Well, I don't. I use Facebook, man, for the group and the page, and very little else occasionally. But we're glad you're here, CrossX. You're more than welcome. We're just kind of small ball gamers that do a little bit of all sorts of gaming and have generally weird discussions sometimes. So
sometimes,
not all the time. Sometimes we try to be professional.
Keyword we try, and then Mythos or Keegan or Brian go.
No.
Yes.
Then I have to follow them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just gotta have some fun.
That's all we're doing. We're having fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Tim, there's still stuff for us to do. I have like my 6mm stuff I want to do. And there's other things too, but the majority of it, the bulk stuff, is pretty much done, which gives us some breathing room. But you're not ever caught up in this hobby. You're just never going to be. You're never going to be caught up. But you always have fun with it, and it's pretty nice to sit and game against other people in real life, you know. And yeah, Charles, you still got all those GHQ miniatures to do. I don't have tons of them, but a couple dozen. However, I wouldn't mind getting enough. Like, I want to get some more 6mm terrain. I only have a couple pieces. I want to get enough to do a little battle, just to have a town like represent like a World War II era.
Oh, I know.
And
we
just
got
do a fight,
yeah.
yeah. So there'll be plenty. There's going to be plenty for you to do, Tim. Just get better. That's all you can do, man. Get better.
It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter what people think of what, you know, or what they think your painting should look like. As long as you're happy with it, who cares? Look at Greg's painting.
What? Damn. Nice. Nice smackdown. Tim just bought a copy of Avalon Hill's Luftwaffe to replace one counter. Nope, that's not an illness. That's making sure you have the correct pieces with backups, Tim. I agree with that. Buy another set to make sure it's complete. Yep. Because the others could be spares then, you know what I mean? Really? The paint thing. Okay.
Well, I mean, look at Keegan's paint jobs.
In all fairness, he couldn't finish. I told him no, don't paint the side of the neighbor's house. Yeah, I just hit the bat, yeah. Hey, I'm proud of the work that I do.
No, actually, he's gotten a lot better.
You just made it sound like he went from kindergarten to first grade, Tim.
He
Now
did.
knows how to
You
use
finally did.
I'm a big boy. Yay. I get myself some
No, but I am
stars.
actually very proud of Greg. He actually has painted quite a bit of things and not left it up to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Thank you, Mythos. Mythos thinks I do a decent job.
I didn't say you didn't. I didn't
I don't
say you did
proclaim
a
to
crappy
be
job.
A badass
I just
painter.
said you're getting better.
Yeah, I am every day.
So I never said anything bad. You're just taking it that way.
So you're wording it, for God's sake.
But I'm not saying you did a bad job. I
The other
just said you're
day,
getting better.
When we're at the hobby store, I'm looking and you go, "What are you doing?" I said, "Look at the brushes." You went, "Good boy, you remember their brushes." That.
I did not.
That's.
I never did that.
I don't know. You gotta have some fun, I guess. That's all you can do.
Greg is better at doing tanks than I am. Give me an actual figure, I can do it. You are a lot better at doing those
15 millimeter figures.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at
the
those.
tanks.
No, I mean the figures. The guys look pretty good too.
You can't really tell what they are.
Yes, you can. I take a lot of effort in painting the straps.
No, he does. If it's anything that deals with war-wise, he's a lot better than I am. Now, give me a fantasy piece like the Space Marines or even my Tyranids. I will knock that out better than he can. And I can do them faster.
Monsieur Freakily Show.
I have 3 pairs of glasses in here, and I can't find any of them. I have no idea where all my glasses went.
You guys are a gentleman for sure, Mythos. Yep. And you once said you were on a farm, you worked with cows. That makes you utter gentleman. I like that. You just kind of snuck that in there. And Tim says he's better at the villains than the heroes.
It just depends.
You just
The Tyranids are the very first group of that I haven't made all bloody. Did you notice that?
yeah. Thank you, Mythos. Mythos thinks my painting.
Never once said your painting looked like shit.
You imply it though.
No, I just say I'm better, which is the truth. When it comes to 40K, the fantasy stuff. Now, if you look at my tanks that are realistic, no, mine are shit compared to yours.
Charles says, remember, Greg Ashley is right. I remember what he typed. And now he says, forget about the 85 plus Ford vehicles. You have 85 vehicles sitting around.
Oh wow,
That's a lot. That's a lot. Although vehicles are easy to accumulate, and they, it happens. So yeah, yep. I don't know.
what?
Well, just waiting to see if we're going to say something else.
I've given you numerous compliments, but you go back to the compliment or the freaking slam I did. Wow.
You're okay. Is your neck hurting?
Yeah.
You need to find your glasses.
I don't know where they are. I had 3 pairs in here. Don't know where any of them are.
Oh, you got a box set of the vehicles, Charles? Cardboard ones? I don't know about the cardboard ones there, Tim. That's cool, though, if they have them. Yes, Keegan. Ashley said she gave a compliment. He's looking for it.
Well, it's not going to be for him.
Well, here we go.
Well, he has 2 of the same vehicles. He had me do one, and he did one.
Yep. Well, it did. The one he did come out nice.
His looks like a preschool dinner.
Oh, here we go.
He's even said it.
That's the one thing. We have a weird way of showing affection and love. It's more like
Beat you down till you can't breathe.
my paint job better than yours. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
I gotta finish that queen up there.
Well, we never throw our paints. They're just too expensive.
Yeah, no, we don't throw the paint.
Yeah, it's just too much. Try to replace it all.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
Oh, thank you, CrossX. We'll check your channel out here or your page on Facebook there.
Process.
Do you have? Well, Ashley's gonna check it out now. CrossX.
Well, I'm gonna
YouTube.
go subscribe to him right now.
Yeah, so we will subscribe to you back too. And thank you, by the way. You're more than welcome every Sunday around 4 o'clock-ish Central Time. We get on and just kind of do a hangout. So.
And then noon we do games.
Yeah, so thank you for stopping by, though. We appreciate it.
What is the picture on his thing?
Yeah, built for speed to the battlefield. Yep. And that's. Well, you gotta. How many vehicles can you? You'd have to look and see how many vehicles you can take out, Keegan, in a group, because it doesn't just run point wise. Like, what can you take squad wise or whatever? Normal size models. Oh, you mean like? Well, what do you consider normal, Charles?
Okay, or did this
People used to consider me normal until they watched me feed squirrels and
You've never been normal.
taste test crowns, and I'm telling you, yellow crowns do not taste like lemonade, and the blue ones are not made out of blueberries. Some pasty wax stuff. So don't buy the hype. Looking.
Yeah, it's called CrossX, right?
Cross. CROSS.
Hey, we have someone go. Named Vanilla Ice on here
Where?
on our channels.
Oh, nice. Oh, 148 or 172nd scale. I'm running out of storage space. That's the problem we have. Yeah, and the problem with it is it's you know the song that never ends. Well, it's the hobby that never ends. I mean, you're never gonna stop collecting and getting things or, gaming. So, and that's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of what do you do? Where do you put it all? What I want to do, honestly, you guys, is just get one of those nice corner curio cabinets, either cherry or oak ones you see all the time. They just fit in the corner. Yeah, with the glass. It'd be nice to just paint some models just to kind of, that you're not really going to game, which I just want to put some things in there. And I think that would be kind of cool one day to do. But, Keegan's right. The modular toolboxes do work good for storage. So do the tackle boxes that Keegan got. So do the cake boxes that I got, or things like that. Some of the actual storage containers, like, the official ones, I mean, it's kind of hard to prop out a lot of money like that sometimes. But I'm happy with the magnetic sheets I found. How about you, Mythos? think I sent you that link and you bought some. It's kind of nice to magnetize the stuff. Put the magnets under it. It gives it a little bit of weight to the figure. And then also, it's just nice if you're taking them somewhere and you put them in the car. They're not going to slide all around the box or whatever. The space is infinite. Well, it depends. Depends, Charles. Yeah. But how much infinite space do you have in your area? So it's infinite to a...
All right. Nothing. That's the problem. I can't find it up on my phone.
Oh. It should be there.
Yeah, well, I know it should be.
Well, we'll check it out when we're done here.
No, it's called. I'll go to my computer.
Yeah, we'll find it when get it checked out. Where are you looking now? Over there. So storage is just one of the fun things. And didn't have to pay all these quote bills and stuff every month, then I could do more.
Yeah, that came out okay.
Yeah, he's coming out good.
He's done.
Yeah, with all the rocks you got on him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was
You
saying last
can-
night.
Nolan oil that, it'll look good, and then put your...
No, I want it bright. Why would I Nolan oil him?
Because I think that's what they generally do. You don't have to.
No, I'm not.
There you go, Ash. Oh boy,
What?
holy crud, it's almost 6 too. I wasn't paying attention early. Yeah, that's kind of what we've done. You can see behind us the shelf and shelves there, and I've shown you guys the shelves above my head here. And so we've done what we could with the room that we got. If I were going to get have a house or something built, I would just have a bigger room just for doing all this kind of stuff. You fell asleep anywhere, Mutt? That's okay. We'll let you guys go. It is almost 6 o'clock here, and that way you guys can all get dinner, and Minnie Wormutt can go back to taking a nap. But you'll post your storage on Facebook, Keegan says. No, that's okay, Minnie Wormutt. It's all good, man. You're up. Everybody's up. Yeah, boo. I agree with you, Meet. Those bills and adulting sucks. It really does. Right there.
Where? That? No.
No, the next one up, I think. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you guys have a good evening, and we will catch you guys all next Sunday. And Tim, you need to take care, man. You need to get some rest. Rest up. And everybody will be around for you.
I bet anything he goes under a different name.
Yeah, we're trying to find that Cross-X.
Because I can go and change my name over and over and over. But that's not what my channel name is.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys take it easy on whatever platform you're listening. If you could like it, we would appreciate it. If you hit the like button, that helps a lot. And thank you again for being here and being a part of it, you guys. But have a good night. We'll let you